Welcome to Crescendo TV. I'm Shayna.
I'm Buck McCamus, and this is The Breakdown.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of The Breakdown. We have a lot
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't get to do my thing, God. Ooh. Click the like button for me. That'd be wonderful. Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, back to what I was saying. Now, I know we say this every week, but we have a ton of huge news to tell you about, including Motionless in White losing a founding member and a new tour announcement from Escape the Fate.
But before we get to all that, for those of you guys who missed it, we released our first interview with the guys in the Use last week, and you can click right here to check it out.
And this week, we'll be releasing an interview I know you guys have been waiting for.
Oh, yes. It's our third interview with Maddie Mullins of Memphis Mayfire. This was seriously and hands down one of my favorite interviews of all time. He is just, woof.
So, make sure you guys check back this Thursday to see it.
At the top of our news for this week, we have two tour announcements to tell you about. Escape the Fate will be heading out this April with the Color Morale, Glamour of the Kill, and Thickest Thieves as support. Crown the Empire also announced a headlining tour that will be supported by Capture the Crown, Palisades, Hardest, and Famous Last Words. You can check the description box for links to both tour announcements and on sale details.
Confide released their first single off their much-anticipated new album called Sooner or Later. There's been no announcement on a release date yet, but word on the street is we can expect it in late spring. In other new music news, Our Last Night have released a music video for the cover of Adele's James Bond-themed Skyfall. You can check the description box for links to both Confide's and Our Last Night's new jams.
I don't know about you guys, but I really cannot wait for summer, and here's a few reasons why. Katy Perry, all summer long. Secondly, it's my birthday. I fully expect all of you to get me something. If you don't, I'll hit her right in the face. I don't give a shit. Third of all, Speedos. I look phenomenal in one. Fourth, popsicle sticks. Fifth of all, nipple tassels. Wonderful. And a shit ton of new music.
Well, whatever gets your dick wet. Anyways, Norma Jean just announced that their new album will be out this summer, and so did City in Color.
Like Monster Flames and Me Came As Romans also announced to be heading into the studio with the summer release date in mind.
I'm pretty stoked on some of the albums coming out this spring. There's Paramore, Fall Out Boy, and the new album from Transit.
I love Transit. That band's my jam. I'm interested to hear the entire new Paramore and Fall Out Boy albums. The singles were pretty cool, but definitely not what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I have to admit, I wasn't really that impressed. Well, we want to know what albums you guys are most excited for this spring and summer. So
make sure you guys leave us a comment below telling us which albums you're stoked for and even the ones you're not excited about. You're out of your mind. Drummer and founding member of Motionless in White, Angelo Parente, announced he's leaving the band. Angelo had the following to say. After doing this since I was 17, the non-stop touring and everything else that comes with the life of a musician has finally caught up with me. It has affected me mentally and physically, and it's to the point where the best thing for the rest of the band and myself would be for me to call it quits. Motionless also issued a statement letting fans know not to worry. They have a replacement in line and will not be canceling any of their shows. Check the description box for a link to both statements and Motionless's upcoming tour schedule. Attack Attack has announced a headlining tour with Applaud and You, Get Scared, Danger Kids, and Closer to Closure as support. Check the description box for a link to all the details.
Man Overboard have released a lyric video for a new song called White Lies. The track will be featured on their upcoming release, Heart Attack, which will hit stores on May 28th. The Story so far released a music video for their song Empty Spaces, which will be featured on their new album, What You Don't See, due out on March 26th. You can check the description box for links to both tracks.
Well guys, that's going to do it for us this week. Make sure you follow us on Twitter @CrescendoTV and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Buck McCamus.
And I'm Shayna, and we'll see you next week.